Morning, folks. It's lovely to connect again. I had actually made a conscious decision this weekend to stay offline, which I largely have. I've given myself a little rest from some of the channels that I'm on, and the Good Energy page on Facebook, and the Good Energy community on Instagram. So I'm just having a little rest from those, just for a few days, because there's a few different energies coming in, which I'd like to just integrate in the best possible way. So a couple of things have popped up which I think are important to give my energy to, and as a unique being, and I'm going to keep it fairly short because there's a lot going on. And it is just to say we are all sovereign beings and we all have free will. And if we use our intuitive intelligence, and we come from a place which is around the heart, it's our core, it's where our balance can be found. If we just come from there, we can discern very quickly whether something is worthy of our time or not. And our time is precious, and it becomes more precious the older we get and the more we learn. So absolute, complete, utter 100% freedom is our birthright, but with it comes great responsibility. So we do need to consider, to keep it very simple, the 3 common laws, and we all know what those are. And if we stay in those respectful, mutually respectful, I don't want to call them laws really, but not even rules, just a mutual respect to stay within those core beliefs, if you like, means everything else, all the other noise, drops away. It is meaningless to us because we're coming from a discerning place that's based on mutual respect. And mutual respect and acceptance of the fact that we are all unique, and we maybe have different perspectives on things, but that's okay. That's okay, and there's no need to even get into it or discuss, because the energy that's coming from the heart center is a much higher frequency, and when we can actually practice this, we come to the realization that pretty much everything that's going on out there is really not that important. So it's all about maintaining inner peace and balance. So all the distractions, all the noise, all the constant grabbing of attention is an attempt, if you like, to take you away from your heart center. So all I would say is stay in this heart center, and that's my really simple message. You are free. We are all free. We are born free. We have free will. And if we use that with love and with responsibility and with mutual respect and being able to be in our quiet space, then nothing can really go wrong. We're on a frequency that is divinely held. Okay, so I'm here as a messenger, and to uplift spirits that sometimes might dip a little bit, but that you already know this inside. You already know it, and you are already being it. And the more of us that do this, all the other stuff just goes away, and it will, and it is. Okay, so I'm not calling myself a spiritual warrior, but I would say that I have the ability to navigate and stay in my truth and my integrity, and I will continue to do that. And it's lovely to connect with lots of people all around the world, and I encourage everyone, to be creative and to use that inner divine creativity and love that you have, and use it in good ways that other people can recognise. So I'm sort of calling out to artists and writers and people who create beautiful pieces, that is shared with the world, because it makes the world a better place, as does music, as does sound, when it's the frequency that matches yours. Okay, so it doesn't always have to be healing frequency, but that is very beneficial. It can be a frequency that uplifts your spirits in a good way. So I haven't really got much else to say, just that be true, be yourself, and take a step back to discern any information incoming. And if that means coming offline, just being in your own centre for a little while, it's a really useful thing to do. It's a good thing to do for yourself. Okay, I'll be back on soon. There's lots of things going on that I have to deal with in the real world, and so I'm keeping my energy levels on an equitable platform. Drink lots of water, folks, and stay clear. And if something doesn't seem clear to you on first vision, just count to 10, metaphorically speaking. Just take some time before making any firm decisions. Okay, love, peace and harmony to everyone. God has already won, because if you connect from here to here, you've won, and you stay from the heart. Okay, love, peace and harmony. Namaste.